Greetings again, and greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum. May God's peace and prayers be upon you. In our previous conversation, we started talking about the creation of Adam and Eve as revealed in the Holy Quran, and I called it the Muslim thesis, the thesis of Abraham, and we believe the thesis of all the prophets, including prophets Moses, Jesus, and the last of all prophets, Muhammad. May God's peace and prayers be upon them. As we said, Almighty God has created Adam and Eve, and He asked them to enjoy paradise, eat, prosper, and have good time with one condition, and that's the condition of not approaching a certain tree. And we concluded that Satan seduced them into approaching the tree. And when that happened, they disobeyed God for the first time. And God has forgiven them, but has told them, now you will go down to earth to serve me on earth. Now, we said last time that this positions Adam and Eve in a very responsible position, and that is the position of always putting their hands together as citizens of this earth to fight Satan, to fight seduction, to sort out what is true from what is wrong, what is proper and what is improper. So our life is for making sure that we stand for what's right. Now let's look at the Western thesis. Now if you read the Western thesis, even the folkloric thesis, it says that Adam and Eve were created by God, same way. They were asked to live in paradise the same way. But then, Eve started doing something. And that was to seduce Adam to eat from the apple tree. So Eve, not Satan, is the entity that seduced Adam to eat from the apple tree. And this is very significant, because using this story, you get deep to the roots of what people call male chauvinism today. Why? Because Adam, deep in his heart, the way Adam in the West is trained is that Eve is the reason for your problems. Eve is the reason for bringing you down to earth, waking up in the morning and shaving and working hard and doing all this stuff. Had it not been for Eve seducing you to eat from the apple tree, you would have been in paradise today. And Eve feels this heat of chauvinism, and she starts using that seductive power to make Adam controllable by Eve. And it's fascinating when you see how this concept, which I personally respectfully disagree with, how this concept is used in the mass media, and how this concept is used in marketing. If they want to sell an automobile to Adam, they bring Eve in a bikini, so Eve can use her seductive powers to make the car look good, so Adam can go and buy the automobile. And if they want to sell a perfume to Eve, then what do? They get Adam in a nice muscular way and make him seductive to Eve. So life becomes a process of chasing dogs, chasing cats. Everybody says, I'm going to go after you for this bodily attraction. And that's not the way it should be. And that's not the way I respectfully believe in, and all Muslims believe in, where Adam and Eve, as a husband and wife, put their hands together not to seduce each other, but to join each other in the ecstasy of loving each other, in the ecstasy of mating each other, so they can experience the oneness they were in when they were one in paradise, so they can experience the pleasure of producing the future, and that is the offsprings and the children. So you enjoy the ecstasy of love, the ecstasy of mating, the ecstasy of proximity with a product that is the future, that is the offsprings, not just for a personal bodily gain. because the relationship between Adam and Eve that is based on fighting Satan is a relationship that starts in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, where Adam and Eve cooperate to make this world different, not run after each other so they can seduce each other, so they can live with each other. It is very important to dig deep in this concept, reflect on it, because this concept is the key to submitting your will to the will of God. And it is very important to understand that the minute you take away this physical attachment, you will be much more at peace with yourself, because then you will know that love is not only the love of the body, it is the love of the spirit. Because people get old. I remember when I was young, I had a lot of hair on my head. I remember when I was young, I didn't have much wrinkles on my face. And I remember when my wife was young, she looked different. I think she looks very beautiful still until today. But it is the love of the spirit, the love of the soul that lasts. And that's why in Islam we believe that Adam and Eve are partners in this life to make a difference. And when we sell to Adam and Eve in Islam, we do not sell to consume, but sell to benefit. So in an Islamic setting, if you want to sell an automobile, you don't bring an Eve to stand up in a seductive way to sell Adam, because Adam will never buy it. He'll say, well, I don't like that. And the same thing with Eve. But if you present the car as a useful tool that will make life easier, will make it better for your family and your children, then, and only then, Adam and Eve in an Islamic setting will be able to buy it.